guys, it's Lee here from the Maidstone Bootcamp. I just wanted to give you a quick blog or video blog, just really on some alternatives. I know we send out an email every day to you guys, just giving you some education about nutrition tips and motivation as well. What I wanted to do today was just literally to help you with some alternatives for milk. Now I walked over to Sainsbury's in Maidstone, which is just across the road from us, and they do have the milk there as well. I also checked out at Hempstead Valley Shopping Centre at the Sainsbury's there as well. They do have the milk there as well, okay? So, alternatives to milk. And what I did was when I went over there, and I've got my nice big pile here, we've got the traditional one. I hope you can see this okay. I'll move it a little bit closer for you so you can see. The traditional one is soya milk. The normal type of soy milk that a lot of people see is the Alpro one, but Sainsbury's do their own version of it as well, which is even in the Sainsbury's Basic. So if you're okay with the soya, then this is only, I think, about 70 pence or 50 pence, I think this is. They do another one which is 70 pence as well. So it's not, it's a litre, it's not overly expensive. Next up, we have rice milk. So what we did this morning actually, which was quite comical, we got the team, Lorraine, Kim, and one of our new members, Carmen, we're in here, and we did a little tasting session, which was very amusing because obviously it's worth trying all of these because some of them really are disgusting. I like all of them myself, but Lorraine and Kim just thought that some of them were absolutely foul, and they absolutely love some of them too. So it's really worth you just going out, just buying one of each and just trying one and seeing which one you like and going for that. I'll go through them all as well. So this one's the rice milk. It's quite a nice one. It's made from rice, so it's not coming from a cow. It's a good alternative. It's got a lot of calcium in it. It's got a lot of vitamin D and D2 that is, and B12 in there. So that's a good one. Again, this one is only I think £1.38 from Sainsbury's for a litre. So you can probably pick them up online a lot cheaper as well. Let's have a look. So next up we have the coconut milk. So the coconut milk, again, this is £1.40. This really does have the coconut taste to it as well, and has a similar texture to milk. So and taste to milk. All of these are lactose free as well for those that do have lactose intolerant. Some of you that can't take the soya, because some people can't digest the soya either. So it's soya free, it's lactose free. We've got on the back, it's gluten free as well. It's cholesterol free. So there's a whole load of bad stuff that may not agree with you, that isn't in here, and there's a whole load of good stuff that's in here too. So it's rich in calcium and other vitamins. What other vitamins? Let me have a quick look. Vitamins wise, we've got D2 and B12 that are in here as well. So this is £1.60, I think. The coconut milk, again, that's per litre. Quite easily sit in the fridge. Next up, which I really like this. I like the coconut milk, but I really like the rice milk. That's nice. The almond milk, I absolutely love this. Okay, this is £1.40, I believe, off the top of my head. No, yes, £1.40. No, sorry, I apologise. It's £1.68. I remember now. I bought loads of them just so I could show you this. So almond milk. This is literally, and you can make this yourself. You can go out and buy some almonds, and once you bought your almonds, soak them in water for a few days. Buy a massive batch of them, soak them in water, and then when you blend them, it turns into this milk. So again, this has got where we're at. Let's have a look. It's a good source of calcium. It's got vitamins B2, B12 and vitamins D in there. It's free from animal fats, obviously, because it's made from a nut. If you do have nut allergies, this is not a good option. So don't go for this one. Go for the rice milk, or some of the others we'll go for in a second. It's lactose free as well and dairy free, so it's a real good one if you don't have any nut allergies. And you can afford the £1.68 for it. Really like this one. It's a yummy one. And again, the problem with normal milk is that they advertise on the TV and everywhere you see that it's really good for you because it's got loads and loads of calcium in it. The problem is it does have calcium in it, which is correct, but the problem is that your body uses more calcium to absorb it, okay, so to digest the milk and the calcium that's in the milk. So you end up using more calcium from the body, and the body has, the only places really that it gets the calcium from is your bones and your teeth. So it's taking from them to be able to absorb the calcium and the nutrients, or the few nutrients that are actually in cow's milk. Okay, so moving on. Next up, we have hazelnut milk. This is really nice as well. If you're a fan of Nutella, this does have quite a similar taste to Nutella with as well in it. This does have vitamins B2, B12, D and E in there as well, okay, so it's quite a high one for the vitamins. The B vitamins are what's going to give you your energy as well to help you get through the day. Again, it's very naturally low in saturated fats. It's a good source of calcium, B vitamins and D vitamin. Again, it's completely free of the animal fats and of the dairy products and the lactose. No artificial colours or flavourings in this one, or in the almond milk. This one, the hazelnut milk, this is £1.68 as well, I think, from memory. Then we have the oat drink, or the oat. This is made from oats. This wasn't my favourite at all. It doesn't really look like milk. It's quite a watery sort of look to the texture as such from it. So, but it's well worth giving it a try, because everybody's different. So find out what tastes right for you, what looks good. But it's much better to have something like this on your cereal than the general sort of full fat milk, or the semi-skimmed, the skimmed, and so on. So let's have a quick look, see what we've got in here for you. It's low in fat, it's unsweetened, there's no artificial flavourings or colourings or anything in it. Suitable for vegans, obviously vegetarians as well. We have vitamins D, B12, calcium in there as well. We've also got what else we've got in here? Sorry, the riboflavins as well. So it's real worth. It's enriched with calcium and vitamins. So it's good. It's much better than the normal milk, but again, it comes down to taste. It wasn't one of my favourites when we did the testing. I apologise. We should have videoed the testing, but we did it in a smaller area. We couldn't quite get the video camera in there to do it, but it was very funny watching people's faces when they were tasting stuff, especially with the ones they didn't like, or they didn't like the smell of it, because for some reason we have to smell things before we actually get to taste them. So the girls were all smelling them first. They hated the smell of it, but then they liked the taste of it. So it was kind of weird that way. Other ones, they just didn't like the taste of them at all. Some that they really liked. So that's the oat milk. I think this was about £1.50, £1.60, something like that as well. So in Sainsbury's too. So they're all pretty much around the same sort of price. Then we've done that. The last one we've got is the most expensive. This is the hemp one. So it's from Good Hemp. You can more than likely get this a bit cheaper online if you bought a few of them. Just like you can probably the other ones as well. This is free of cholesterol. It's enriched with calcium and vitamins. It's got no dairy, no lactose, no soy, no gluten, no GMO, no allergies, no artificial colouring, sweeteners or preservatives. Suitable for vegans, vegetarians, and very easy to digest. This is made from a hemp plant, just like the hemp protein. Hemp protein is exceptionally good for you. If you're taking protein supplements to help you with or even any sort of nutritional supplement, and it's got whey protein in it, ditch it, because whey is a complete and utter useless waste product. It's really not the best for you. If you can get good quality protein, you can take in less of it. You don't have to take in so much. And it's going through. This is a nice, very good quality plant. Again, it is also used as a nice way of getting high as well. Some people smoke hemp too, but that aside, we're not promoting that by any means. But it is from that same plant. So it's used. I don't know. It's a very good source of omega-3 as well. So it's not like it's got a good source of natural, essential fatty acids that your body needs. It's actually got omega-3 and omega-6 in it as well. So this This is well worth a little bit extra if you have got the income or the excess that you can pay for it. We've got a lot of calcium in it, and it's got vitamin D2 in there as well. There's no B vitamins in there, but again, you're paying extra for the fatty acids that are in here too. So out of all of them, this was nice. I like this one. This one is probably the best one with regards to what's actually in it, regarding the fatty acids. For general taste wise, I'm definitely up there with the almond milk as well. I do like the rice milk, that's quite nice as well. It's a little bit thinner and it comes across a little bit watery as well. But again, it's down to personal choice. So I hope that helps. You also have goat's milk as well. The goat's milk is a good alternative to normal milk. Again, that's a little bit cheaper than some of these, a bit more expensive than the soya. If you're getting a different brand, if you're going for like a Sainsbury's basic, the only real difference that I know of and have seen is when you look at the difference here, look at the packaging. So if they was to put this into this type of packaging, it would look uglier, not look as pretty, but the price would be a lot cheaper. So you really a lot of the time are paying for packaging. So don't get caught up in the packaging. You can go for the basics, as they call them, just purely because they dump it in a really ugly looking container. So otherwise it is pretty much the same stuff. So as far as I can read and have looked into it, everything with regards to nutrients, everything is still the same. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I'll see you again on our next vlog. Thanks a lot.
If you would like to receive a 30-day free trial, please call us on 0800 0937 824 or text bootcamp to 07723 431 301. You can also email us if that's easier on info@womensbootcamp.co.uk. We look forward to seeing you soon.